Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the best foundations for people with oily and acne prone skin. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos. So to get right into it, I have had a ton of experience, 2 decades of my life from the age of 12 years old up to my late 20s where my skin produced crazy amounts of oil. I mean, especially in my teen years, where I would have multiple breakouts at any given time. So as I've gone into my 30s, I've noticed a significant decrease in the oil production. However, I have already gone through a whole treatment process with retinol cream to get my skin to where it is today. And I've also had a few PRP and microneedling treatments. So I do have to say that disclaimer as well. But please check out my other video about how I overcame oily acne skin with retinol. That will describe how to treat your skin even in your teen years. But today I just want to talk about what is the best makeups to use for that kind of skin. Like the kind of skin that just pumps out oil like no other business and breaks out like crazy and has terrible discoloration where you don't want people to see those blemishes. So the first thing I would say is do not use liquid foundation, because anyone who has a lot of oil production, you're already going to be breaking up whatever you put on your face very quickly. That oil is just going to break it down. And when you put liquid foundation on, it's already liquid. That is more for people with dry skin, maybe in their older years, or even people who have dry skin in their younger years. So just leave liquid foundation for those people who have dry skin, who need hydration. Those of you who have that oily skin, I'm going to kind of go over a few different kinds of products, and I'm going to finish with what I believe is to be my most recommended product. So the first best thing is to always just stick with either powder foundations or more like the matte creamy kind of clay-like cream, between cream and powder foundations. Those are going to be your best bet. Now, when you have the worst oil, you are going to need to go more towards like those, what I call soft clay foundations, either like a foundation stick or something that is like a cream to powder foundation. However, you also may want to put powder on top of whatever you use to just kind of help mattify and prevent and just kind of keep the makeup on and prevent that oil from breaking through. I've watched a ton of videos on people spending all their kinds of money on different kinds of pressed and loose powders. And I kind of picked out my top ones, and I've also bought a few my own. And I'll start off with my least recommended one is the Bare Minerals Matte. And I have been using this for a few months. I probably won't repurchase this after I use it up, but I do use it on a daily basis now, I think just to kind of use it up. But this one would probably be the one with, it just, it really is just minerals. It's not like a powder. Like some people don't like that powdery look, but the thing is when you have oily skin, that oil is going to absorb it really quickly. It's not going to look oily. But your oily skin will break this down really quickly. And the only reason I can even pull off wearing this is because my skin is now oil combination. It's not as oily as it used to be. And so I can actually pull off wearing this. And this also comes with this brush. You're doing this because you have to kind of brush it in your face. You're causing a lot of friction and irritation, which could aggravate your acne. So I would not recommend this for those people who have oily and acne prone skin. Honestly, I have watched those videos, like I said, of people spending money on really high-end powders. And I have really come to just find my favorite powder at Walmart, believe it or not. And that would be, this is my very favorite powder. I can actually wear this as a full coverage, my only makeup throughout the day, and that is the Maybelline Superstay. It really has a full coverage. What I would say is that you will have to reapply this, probably if you have really oily skin, probably every couple hours. I only need to reapply every 4 hours or so because my oil production has gone down. But I have just found that this has the greatest quality, like for what I pay like $11 for this. And I tried, I think, Revlon and also CoverGirl, and one of them had a really weird thing where it would just kind of break down and like have like little pools of makeup on my face because the oil would break it down. and the other one just didn't have the right colors. But this one has, I guess this one has my colors, so I like that. And it also has a great texture, and it's so easy to apply. I can literally apply it within a minute. So I always have one of these in my purse, so I can just apply it anywhere I'm at, and also one at my makeup case at home. So that would be my powder suggestion. Now, like I said, this would be something that you would probably want to add on top of your regular foundation if you have very oily skin, and I'll get to that next. So the next thing I found was these foundation sticks. Now, you have to be careful with foundation sticks because some are actually formulated to make your skin more moisturized. So you want to stick around those brands. But I watched some videos and found that these two actually really good. I've actually used them both for just kind of having really good full coverage and like a decent lasting makeup. And then this one is Maybelline Superstay once again. It's great. But this is in the foundation stick. Now this is like $11. So, I mean, you can use this pretty quickly. You can use this up like probably within a few weeks if you use it. I don't know. I've never gotten through a whole one yet because I use my other foundation more. Maybe a few weeks or a month, and then you have to get it again, but it's only $11. The nice thing about this is you see the texture is like a clay when you put it on your face, and so it just stays better. Those are really the textures that you need. And then it comes with like this little sponge brush, which is like perfect for blending it in. I always use that. Now this is the more high-end one. This is Lancome foundation stick. And once again, I could imagine these being used up really quickly, but this one was a little more. I can't remember if it was 20 something or 30 something dollars. This one, of course, I'm not going to use as much because it was more expensive, but it has really great quality. Once again, it just really kind of prevents the oil from breaking through too quickly. And then it also has like this little brush that you can like kind of brush it in with. So I love that. So we're already at the most recommended foundation I have, which I used to use all the time. And I'm just gonna put it up here. But it is Mary Kay Cream to Powder Foundation. I'll show you my makeup that I have. I have it in like a little makeup case. There's my cream to powder foundation. This stuff, it has like the best coverage and it is the longest lasting. It makes my face look gorgeous. I think I have mine in Ivory 3 or Ivory 4, something like that. That one is like the number one right there. So it's gonna be full coverage. It's gonna last the longest. And maybe after 6 hours, you might need to reapply. And I think it's right around $20. So if you use that as your daily makeup, you might be going through it, you know, every 5 to 6 weeks possibly. But I mean, I've been the happiest with that one as far as coverage goes. Now that I am in my 30s, I don't need to have that thick full coverage anymore because my skin has improved. So powder alone for me, full coverage powder, can last for me. But anyways, those are my reviews. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you have an all blessed day, and just go ahead and comment below any comments or questions you have about any of the products I showed. Thank you, and until next time, bye.